Hi, Michael. My name's Morgan. I'm a counselor here at Creating Hope. I'm glad you came in to see me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Great. So I see that you're a referral from CPS. Would you like to tell me briefly about what's going on?
Sure. Well, my wife and I are currently in the middle of a divorce, and she came over to my house last week and broke in and started destroying my property. Then she hit me. It made me angry, so I hit her back. We did this in front of our kids. A neighbor heard everything and called the police. When the police got there, we told them what happened. They took both of us to jail. CPS came and removed the kids. And now I'm here. Look, I know I shouldn't have hit her, but I couldn't control my anger.
Alright, so it sounds like there was an altercation that happened last week between you and your wife, who you're currently in divorce with. She came over to your house, broke in, and there was some physical altercation, and the neighbor heard, called the police, and CPS came over and removed the kids, and you were taken to jail, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me just tell you briefly about what I do here at Creating Hope. Like I said, I'm a social worker, and I work with people who have been identified as needing some anger management skills. So let's start with this. Take a look at this piece of paper. On a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being not ready to change at all, and 10 being completely ready to change, how ready are you?
I'm at a 4, I believe.
All right, thank you. And can you tell me why you chose 4?
Well, I feel like I'm ready, but part of me doesn't feel like I have to change. Part of me thinks that she came over and instigated, so why should I be the one that changes?
All right, well, thank you for your honesty, Michael. It sounds like you're wanting to change, but part of you feels like that change is not something you need to do. If you could look at the scale again, where would you like to be?
Well, I would want to be at a 10, obviously, even though I think I'm already there.
All right. Well, let's explore the idea of changing. You mentioned that you were wanting to change, but at the same time, you felt that you did not need to. And that's a normal feeling, Michael, and you should not be ashamed of it. As a matter of fact, you should honor your ability to recognize that you find strength in yourself. If anything, that strength can be a tool to push hard and try new things.
I never thought of it like that.
See, we're already starting to explore new ideas. How about we make a list of what could be potentially positive and negative consequences of changing, okay? So what could be a negative consequence of reshaping and changing some of those anger behaviors?
Well, I never really thought of there being a bad reason to change my anger issues, but I'm thinking of a few. I guess one would be I'll be acting in a new way that I'm not used to. Maybe another thing would be that I'm worried that I will look weak.
All right, well, thank you for sharing that and thinking that through. So some negative consequences would be that you'd be acting in a new way that's different from what you're used to, and another would be that you would be showing signs of weakness, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so what are some positive reasons for change?
Well, I think that I'll be a better person in general and a better father for my children. I could be a good role model in their life. Maybe another reason was I wouldn't have to feel so angry all the time, and I could learn new ways to control my anger.
Awesome. So it sounds like some positive consequences to managing your anger would be a better father and person for your children, and that you could also release some of that feeling of anger.
Yes.
Well, I can tell you one thing I see. By you identifying that you want to be a better father and role model shows that some strong motivation is wanting to change. Also, you do not want to feel like this anymore, and that shows signs that you want to take care of yourself. What do you think?
I think you have too much hope in me, and I don't think I can truly believe in myself as much as you are. It's too much to handle, and I think maybe I should just leave.
All right, I see what you're saying, Michael. The truth is, I do have hope in you. But one thing I want to point out is that everything I said is what you said about yourself. That is your hope, Michael. I'm just here to help you build off of it.
You're right. I didn't mean to disrespect.
You didn't disrespect. All you did was express your feelings, and I appreciate you for being open and honest with me about how you feel throughout this conversation. That is a sign of strength, and that strength is something we can use throughout the process.
You're right. I need to start looking forward. Where do we start?
Well, we already did. We identified how ready you are to change, as well as how ready you like to be in the change. And then we made a list of positive and negative consequences to changing. So now, we have to work with what we have and grow. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Would you like to set up an appointment for next week?
Yeah. Do you have anything on Tuesday?
I have Tuesday at 1.
I'll take that time. See you next week.
All right, bye, Michael.